Your unique gifts. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. We're going to discuss today as part of contribution. We're focusing on contribution this month, day 183 of our Supersize You annual challenge. Your unique gifts. Each and every one of us have something very special to offer the world, and we're going to explore that today. We all have things that we're really, really good at, things that people come to us for, things that people always ask us questions about because they know it's something that we've done before. Maybe you're an awesome cook. Maybe you're a great problem solver. Maybe you're great at puzzles, whatever it might be. Maybe you're just a good human being who always chips in when the chips are down for other people. Whatever it might be, we're going to look at that today. And I'm going to share a tool I was looking for yesterday with the coaching client, and I couldn't just grab it quickly because we were on the phone. But I want to share this. It actually came about when I shared idioms. I used to share an idiom every day to just get the ball rolling and get us thinking for ourselves in a slightly different direction than we might otherwise. And so I'd share what was the idiom, where did it come from, what did it mean, and how could you apply it to your life or to your business, because I was using that as a way to create content for my business group and community when I was moving. I was moving homes, and it was a huge project that took a lot of time, so I needed a way to do something for content that didn't take a lot of my bandwidth, because I didn't have much bandwidth to give back then. So this is one of the tools that came out of this, and it is called your sweet spot, or a lot of people call it your genius zone. And we're going to identify that today. You're going to identify yours. I'm going to revisit and identify mine, because I think our natural abilities and talents are the same throughout. I mean, I don't know that we're born with them, but we adopt them and make them our own as we grow and have more experiences and things. And today, we want to look at those things and say, well, how could I use that unique gift, that special thing about me, to make the world a better place? Because guess what? We are all here to set the example and make the world a better place. I saw a quote this morning when I was getting ready to do my recording, and it said something about evil will pretend to be good, but good will never pretend to be evil. And that really gave me pause to think about, we each and every day get to make the choice. Are we going to contribute to the world positively and make it better, or are we going to contribute to it negatively and make it worse? And then I kind of caught myself. I'm like, okay, well, sometimes you put the not nicest comments on platforms like X. Maybe you just don't do that anymore. And every time I do it, it makes me feel bad. So that is a clear sign that that is a wake-up call for me to stop doing that altogether. And I don't put super bad things. I'm just like, I'll put question marks, or really? I'll ask questions, and hopefully it makes people think, but then I realize, no, it doesn't do anything but give them more fuel to think that they can spread more evil and hate. So I'm going to choose not to participate. All right, so what is this crazy tool? It is, of course, a Venn diagram where we find where do things intersect. And how we find our genius zone is we start thinking about, what do I love to do? What just lights me up and makes my heart sing and makes me feel like I'm on top of the world? We all have things like that we do that just do that. Or things that calm us and make us feel like we just can go with the flow. Some of us need more of those. Mine's like walking in nature. I love being outdoors and walking in nature. And something I used to do, but I haven't done as much of lately, is I would take pictures. I have literally tens of thousands of photographs of flowers and plants and trees and rocks and mushrooms and things in nature that just made me smile. Because I set a little challenge for myself when I went on my walks to look for something new and beautiful every single day. And the cool thing about nature, it changes every year and it changes every season. So there's always things to appreciate and notice that are beautiful and that you just didn't notice before. So we want to ask ourselves, the first big circle on here is all the things that we love to do, all the things that make us smile, all the things that we know will make other people happy when we do, be, or have and act in a certain way. The next one is skills. What are we good at? What have we learned to do throughout our education, our life, our career, our experiences? I still say experience is probably the greatest teacher any one of us has in our lifetime, but only if we learn the lesson that the experience is there to teach us. Some lessons are harder than others, and we have to experience them multiple times before it actually gets through our somewhat thick skulls. Some of us have very thick skulls. And then the final one is, what will people pay you for? Actually, there's four. What will people pay you for? Because, and I look at that with my business and my coaching clients, because they all want to find a way to make a living doing something that they love to do. And the biggest one here is what will make the world a better place. That's the sweet spot. And where all of these intersect, whatever you put in that, that is your unique gift. That is what you're here for. That is probably the container of your purpose and your passion and everything that makes you absolutely radiate energy that is contagious and magnetic. Everybody's talking about magnetic energy lately. So that is our Venn diagram tool. But what does this mean to us? Is there a simpler way to come up with this? Yes, you can sit down and brainstorm a list of the things that you're good at, the things you love to do, the things people come to you and ask you for advice or help or coaching on. And it's your unique gifts in terms of skills, experiences, different points of view and perspectives. Some of us just see the world differently than other people do. Actually, we all do, because we filter the world through our own reality, but most people don't know that on a conscious level. And then make it be something that the world needs, because there's nothing more rewarding, literally, than sharing your unique gifts and who you really are and being yourself with the rest of the world. Today, our action item is going to be pretty simple. We are going to ask 3 people. I know. Oh my God, we have to ask other people for their opinions. Yeah, because how do you know what people really appreciate and value in you and think is awesome and unique about you if you do not ask them? Sometimes they'll solicit it, or not solicit it, they'll just offer advice and tell you. Excuse me. But for the most part, no. You have to ask. I know. I'm a reformed non-asker. We have to ask people, hey, what's going on? What's up with you? What's most important to you? How can I help? My favorite question for the last, 7 or 8 years has been, how can I help? Because we all have the ability to help using our experiences, our unique perspective, our past experience, our unique gifts and skills. So what we're going to do today is we're going to ask 3 people and see what they come up with. And then we are going to share in the comments below just one gift, one thing that you're going to explore because you think it could have an impact on the world. It could make the world a better place. Just one thing. I'm actually working with a group to create a mini workshop, which I think might be my signature talk. I don't know yet. It hasn't started. It starts, I think we have a kickoff meeting today, but somebody asked me yesterday on the school platform if I had a signature talk, and I'm like, no. I show up every day and do videos, but I don't have one signature talk or the thing I want to be known for. So anybody that has feedback on that, the thing I should be known for, share in the comments below, because that would be super helpful. And I could be your one person that then will get back to you and say, okay, this is the unique gift I see in you. No, I probably don't know you as well as people that are close to you, but if you don't have anybody that you want to ask, because it's a little scary, because they might say, oh, nothing, you're just an ordinary broad, or you're just an ordinary guy. What makes you think you're so special? Remember, if somebody says something like that to you, that is them reflecting back to you how they feel about themselves. And you should probably give them a hug, just in my opinion, because they probably need one if they don't think that they're unique and special, because we really all are. That's kind of the miracle of us existing and of humanity. All right, I'm going to quit blabbering about this so that you can actually do it and get on with your day. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Reach out and ask. That's what I'm here for. Have an amazing day. Have fun with this. Figure out what gifts you have for the world. And we're going to explore these all this month as part of Contribution Month and the Supersize You annual challenge. All right, have an amazing day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.